Right. More fast-forwarding to do, and it looks like we're gonna be getting through a number of save points in this clip. Assuming, of course, that I don't slow the footage down all that much because we actually end up where we need to be or something. It would help if I had an idea where I'm going next at the moment, because this most certainly isn't the way to the place we need to go next. At least I don't think it is. It's hard to be especially definitive about these sort of things when you're just grasping at straws for over an hour. Right, back to the bog that we just finished with before we went back to Umos. Okay, so the only areas we haven't explored in this sector are areas that we just plain can't reach with what we've got right now. I kind of figured based on just how annoying that second temple felt to get through. Still, I suppose it doesn't hurt to double-check these sorts of things. Or, well, it wouldn't hurt if I wasn't so damn hungry for major progress. But here are the hunger pangs, and it doesn't matter how much I look at the map on the bog, or what version of the map I look at. We have scoured everything that is possible to scour here with what we've got right now. So the only possible benefit this could have given us is a different angle to try to reach the elevator that will take us to the third sector. Okay, I suppose there was a room or two we could have gotten to back in the first temple area. Guess I'm going back up that elevator in a hurry. Hell, I never should have bothered going down it in the first place. Well, at least the portal we need to take to check the green doors isn't that far away. In fact, we got a portal with us right now. At the very least, we've been on quite the minor upgrade grabbing spree here still. Despite the fact that that's better than nothing, I just can't feel in any way elated by that sort of thing, especially since missiles in general mean less in the 3D games than they did in the 2D ones. Not even sure why I'm wasting some more time killing these minor ing here. They aren't even in our way. Definitely a very short trip, and it looks like we've got a save room for after we explore whatever's behind the green doors. Well, at least I'm not bothering with these ing. That's gotta be worth something. Wait, why the hell am I going into the save room now? The green door's right there, and it's not like those ing are especially scary to deal with, especially with so many healing fields around. I suppose I'm just being especially cautious, because it's just as likely to be nothing as it is to be a damn spider ball boss at last. Okay, nothing too scary in this hallway. It certainly doesn't seem to have any extra paths other than the two green doors we saw on the map. Okay, so I just burned myself on a random collection of Phazon for the sake of another missile expansion. Excuse me for feeling entirely underwhelmed there. Is there anywhere else in this area worth looking at? Or should I just go back to the central temple area and work our way to the next major area at last? Definitely not seeing anything else around here that just screams we need to get over there and investigate. I'm just doing more aimlessly wandering around while hoping that I somehow stumble onto something, and occasionally just killing some more ing for the sake of it. I swear, for shadow creatures that nearly conquered an entire planet, they just feel so damn forgettable in this game. I don't care what they look like or what the lore says they can do. They just haven't had any real impact when fighting against us outside of the initial surprise at the start of the game, and the pleasure of that initial impression of the ing, before we even knew what their name was, has been completely forgotten this far in. Okay, so we've got invisible platforms in here. That could be a little interesting. I just need a bit of work to get to the spot up there. It would help if one of those invisible platforms would come down here so we could start navigating across the damn things. Okay, what the hell did I just shoot?
Recording to logbook.
Well, that sounds interesting. Just what do they consider important to put in there? Ah, a key for an area we haven't even gotten to yet. No, wait, not the area we need to go to next, but the final area of the game. Wonderful. We found the first of the keys for the final area of the game, but we can't reach it to actually grab the damn thing. Definitely have the distinct feeling I'm just gonna let this clip end after a short amount of time. Partly because I'm getting sick of doing 20-minute clips of little happening, and partly because the next bit of raw footage is significantly longer than the two I've thrown into this clip. I suppose if I did a lot of fast-forwarding for that bit of footage as well, we could stay under half an hour long, but bloody hell, I'm tempted to take that break I promised myself for this game earlier than I was expecting. Though I suppose that's because it's taking longer to reach the Spider Ball boss than I thought it would, with the way we've been trying to explore this broken world. Okay, whoever else is in the room with us doesn't seem to want to charge. I wish I could say that's because some of the ing have some measure of self-preservation instinct, but no. It's literally the suicidal gas bags that just can't float low enough for us to deal with in the same part of the room we fought the possessed bugs. And of course I had to jump through one of them just as it spawned in. Not a big thing since there's nothing all that threatening in the area, but it's still a bit embarrassing. Right. Once we destroy these ing in this room again, we can start jumping across the platform and grab that key. Bit of a shame I didn't stumble across any other keys for the Sky Temple while doing my random wandering around. That's gonna make things annoying as hell when we manage to beat the third temple and have to start working on unlocking the final area. But we kind of need to reach the third temple sector in order to have to worry about something like that later on. I suppose this was a worthwhile detour. It still doesn't change the fact that it feels like barely anything has happened in this clip, or that I feel fatigued enough to want to call it a day the moment we get to the next save point, regardless of how little time is on the clock. Looks like there's another green door nearby that we could explore. Assuming, of course, that there's nothing else between us and that door, and that we don't need the spider ball to get to it. Anyone else find it funny that the little bugs that were among the first infested we learned about in the game are more dangerous to me than the numerous other things that keep respawning? Granted, I could just use the light beam to kill them faster, and it's not like ammo is as much of an issue now as it used to be, even if we only grabbed one ammo expansion for the beams. Still. There's the survivor. Sorry, little guy, but I'm in a bit of a brutal mood right now. And part of that mood is tempting me to go replay the old Halo games again for the sake of it, since they do a better job of isolating you in space, while making you deal with something horrifying while still feeling like a war situation than this game does. Bit of a shame that 343 Industries has done such a bad job with the franchise for the most part, and that Halo 5 is literally the only Halo not available on PC, even if it's not exactly great. I'm sure putting that co-op focused game on PC might have made 343 put more effort to make a better co-op implementation on the Master Chief Collection. But that's enough of talking to other games while doing a different one. Right, once again through a portal. I swear the Army Men games did a better job of making portals seem important. Though maybe I'm bitching like a bitter old man for the sake of sounding like a bitter old man or something. Right, we don't have to travel far for the save point. I kind of wish the game would tell us how many times we use a particular save point. It wouldn't mean all that much, but it would still be kind of amusing to see.